Hey guys, I'm Nikki.
And I'm Brie.
We're best friends, moms, and obsessed with TV.
Check us out every Monday as we dissect motherhood, TV, pop culture, and whatever else derails the conversation.
It's like eavesdropping on your funniest, most unfiltered friends.
If your friends had a mic and no shame,
We're here for all of it, and honestly,
we're not mad about it.
hey Maddies, welcome back to another episode of Not Mad About It podcast. If you are new here from our incredible episode, might I say, with the Ryan Bailey, that was a fun one. Welcome. If you missed it, don't be afraid to go back and check it out. If you are new here, just a real quick intro to what to expect from an episode of Not Mad. We do our chit chat. There is another host here. Don't worry, she'll get a chance to talk.
This is the most Nikki gets to speak for the whole episode, so I'm trying to let her have the floor.
As it's like my favorite part. But we will do our chit chat. We do TV news, pop culture news, TV recaps when there are recaps to be recapped. We do upcoming TV scheduling as well as
Are not
TV
mad
recs.
about it.
And are not mad about it. So that's how we like to end, with little positivity after cursing and doing our best not to talk over each other and say like. But you guys, we have been improving.
We really have been. I'm proud of us. And I do want to say thank you to everybody that did listen to the episode with Ryan Bailey. We got so much love and support from our own followers, from the Maddies, and then also from Ryan's as well. Like, Ryan has a gorgeous audience, and thank you guys so much for showing us love. We hope you came back for more.
Yeah, I did throw a little mascara on because we know you guys like YouTube. So I tried to really put a little makeup on the slam pig and really make it nice for you guys.
I know, make it nice. I'm excited. What's going on? You celebrate your 10-year anniversary.
Just celebrated my 10-year wedding anniversary. So
Crazy.
actually insane. What's so funny is we are still playing cornhole on the cornhole that my mom bought us for our wedding.
Oh, that's
And
sweet.
10 years strong, like the greatest gift.
Seriously.
Went out to dinner, had a beautiful cocktail.
Started off early.
And yeah, we went to Hershey Park. Not
Hershey Squirts.
not anniversary related, but that was a fantastic trip. My kids are almost 7, 5, and 2, and it was great for Colin. He was 1 inch short of being a Hershey bar. You know, they measure you
wow.
by chocolate
Chocolate.
bar, right? So
Yeah.
Livy was a Hershey Kiss, and then the next was Reese's. So Colin was just short about of being a Hershey bar. But he could manage. He did some tiptoeing sometimes so he can get on the rides with us, because it was annoying because we had to keep passing off because as a Reese's, you needed an adult to go with you.
Yep.
So
Yep.
they both needed an adult who's going to watch a Hershey Kiss.
I've also heard people advocate for having 4 children for this specific reason, like for riding roller coasters. It's
Yeah.
two, instead of like one person has to sit alone, or 1 or 2 people have to sit out. So if you're on the fence about having that 4th child and you go to a lot of amusement parks, you might want to give it another shot.
If that's like the only reason, yeah, totally. If you do love an amusement park, I do rec Hershey Park. We did, Brie, as we talked about, the Indian Caverns. I mean, not to be offensive, like that is what they are called. It was so cool, literally and figuratively, like chilly down there under the caves. But it was so cool that I went there as a child and like watching my kids through my eyes. It was a lot smaller than I remember.
Tight squeeze. Yeah, tight squeeze.
Yeah, so the image that they show of like the water, it was literally a puddle.
It looks like a river, like
No, I was like,
online.
okay, wow, like
Big step, everybody.
yeah, those staglamites. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, what's new with you?
Well, Noah Khan just performed 4 sold out shows at Fenway Park, and I was not in attendance to any one of them. So I've just really been like grieving that.
No, that's really sad.
It's a really difficult time for me, especially on top of you guys know we're doing a renovation in our first floor apartment. I had no water all week. It's literally just been like a shit ass time, literally, figuratively. Still don't have a dishwasher, don't have half our house has water, half of it doesn't. But hopefully by the time you're listening, that's all settled, and hopefully we have walls downstairs by the end of this week. I'm looking forward to that.
Okay, I hope so too. Don't panic, you guys. Brie is drinking out of a plastic cup. If you are watching on YouTube, she is going to be microdosed on
I
microplastics.
know this is the most anti-me thing ever, but you do what you have to do when you don't have a dishwasher. It's not that I just don't have a dishwasher. I don't have water in my kitchen sink.
Right, 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 right.
Obviously, I would hand wash. I'm not an animal. We did it the other day. We were like, my husband and my son were grabbing buckets of water from our tub and bringing. It was a whole thing. Yeah, it was
And then
crazy.
it's like kind of gross because tub water for the kitchen, I know that there's technically not a difference because it's all sourced from the same place, but that's
Yeah.
for the tub.
Well, we
Like
do
I
have
don't want to put my mouth on the tub water.
well, like not to brag, but like we do have a filter
Of course you do.
in
Like
our
that, of course you do.
in our tub, in our shower. Like no big deal.
Got you, got you. So you could
Yeah.
drink from the tub.
So you could
That's
drink from
Bree's
the tub.
primary source of water. Actually,
Yeah.
it's much crisper from the tub, from my
Yeah,
well,
it's from the Indian caverns as well. They just like brought the
from
water
their
right to
puddle.
us. Yeah, from their
Yeah.
puddle. But yeah, if we do get walls, I'll, post some pics on the gram because I think I
Sweet.
posted 2 months ago. Do you guys think I'm going to be living down here in 6 weeks? And results are in. The
Yes.
answer is no. We still don't have walls. So again, my husband's a contractor. You think that he would know that anytime somebody gives you a time frame, you double it and add a couple more days.
Hmm.
So the plumbers are like 2 days, we'll be done. We're going to go in a week and a half.
Right.
Yeah,
And you would think he's also been a husband long enough that he should already tack on 2 extra weeks because
totally.
just save yourself. It's always better to surprise your wife with a
Yeah,
quicker time frame than
I
to
know.
lay that on. Yeah, we renovated my house while I was giving birth to my second son, so we came home to a
Yikes.
literal construction
Yeah,
zone, so
that's
that
crazy.
that was crazy times. Okay, anyway, Brie, my pressing question I've been
Yes.
hanging on to in my notes app. Joey Camasta, you guys know we are obsessed,
Love him.
DM'd us
No.
and he asked us. No, I'm just kidding. I'm
Oh my
just
God,
kidding.
Nikki. What? I was gonna say, how could I miss that?
Sorry, that was so funny. The way that you just like latched on to the name
That
Joey
was
Camasta.
messed
I
up,
was
Nikki. I was getting so. Is he coming on the pod? Like, is he about to phone in?
like, let's bring him in.
Do we have a mystery caller? Yeah, you just Andy Cohen me. That was so mean.
So
Okay,
sorry.
please. What are you gonna say?
No, it's so bad. No,
What, Joey Camasta like loves the color blue or something
it's
like
even
that?
worse. Posted. He posted something that said that rhubarb is the new leek,
Okay, I saw that and I
and
didn't
you liked
understand
it.
because I didn't understand the satire behind it.
Okay, I have so many questions. Help me pronounce this word. Is that B heavy on the back end of rhubarb, or
Yeah,
is
it
it
is
silent
rhubarb.
B?
No, you said it perfectly, rhubarb. It looks like
Rhubarbara. Okay.
it looks like rhubarbara. Rhubarbra. It looks like pink celery.
What does it taste like?
So sour. So the fact that he was eating it's one of those things that you don't eat raw, really.
Okay.
It's so sour, like a sour patch sour.
We're baking pies with it?
Yeah, we're baking pies with it, rhubarb pie. Because you used to add
That's
a bunch
it.
of sugar. Yeah, you used to add sugar and it's like whatever.
Jam.
Yeah, jammy.
Okay, but I was like, okay, obviously, if you are new here, Brie is also a chef, was a chef. I don't know how she identifies currently,
Is a chef.
but
I'm doing a private chef event this weekend. No big deal.
what?
Yeah.
What?
That's my second flex of the episode. We're 10 minutes in. There's more.
Slay. Um, yeah, so when you liked that
I just thought
for
it was
the
funny.
rhubarb Anne, I was like, how does that relate to a leek? Like what? Because I love a leek.
I love a leek. Love a leek. I have no idea what he meant by that post because no one's
Okay.
eating raw leeks and no one's eating raw rhubarbra. So I didn't get the satire. I really didn't get it. And like I don't think the comments understood either because I wasn't getting any clarity. But
Okay.
you
You
know,
just
I
liked it out of like,
we
I
have to
like you,
support we have
so
to support fellow content creators. We want that same reciprocation in
totally.
return. We got to be
Right.
out here. Like, comment, comment, comment.
And Joey, if you see this, the door is open for you to come on the podcast. You are on the list. You are on the shared notes app of dream guests to
He
come
is
on
on
the
the
Not Mad
list.
Pod.
He's on the list big time. I would not be mad about that. But other than that, I do feel like it's weird that 4th of July was so long ago. It's practically August.
No, Brie, I was going to say, like, I hope everybody had a great fourth, but that was
A year ago.
a year ago.
It
Is
was
there an echo?
seriously it was seriously a year ago. Oh my God, something exciting happened to me, and then we can move on to news, but I forgot to tell you this. It's not a big deal at all. But you know how I travel light when I'm out with my kids? Like I'm lucky if I have a
Yes.
diaper. Yeah.
Yes.
Lucky if I
Doesn't
have a
carry a
diaper.
bag, no waters, no snacks, no stroller, like nothing.
So I was at the park the other day, like getting my kids out of the car to enter the park, and a mama came walking over to me with her toddler, and she was like, "Excuse me, I'm so sorry to bother you. Do you happen to have any sunscreen?" No, Nikki. And because I left my beach bag in the car from the night before, I did
Because you were
have
so
sunscreen.
irresponsible that you didn't unpack. Yeah.
And so I did have sunscreen on me, and the amount of like pride and joy and self
You're like, yeah, I
gratification.
care about
I was like, you
skincare.
don't have sunscreen? Are you kidding me? Have you checked the UV? No, I was like, of
Do you
course I have
need 50
sunscreen.
or 30?
I have options. You want a stick? You want a spray?
Think or none?
But I'm never the giver. I'm always the taker. And
Hmm.
I felt exhilarated that I was able to provide for a fellow mama on the park.
That's a big one.
It's never happened to me before. I'm always like, excuse me, does anybody have a diaper? Do you guys have a wipe? And like maybe an extra pair
A
of,
big
maybe an extra outfit? A biscuit? Yeah, I'm like,
doctor in the house.
no, my kids, like when other kids are eating snacks, like my kids are circling around them like
Always.
sharks. I'm like, okay, guys, don't embarrass
Actual
me.
actual vultures. Yep. Always. Always.
So yeah, I was not mad about that, and I thought you'd be proud of me because it's never happened before.
Very.
Big step. I still don't have friends, but I
I,
feel like that's one step closer.
I was gonna say, but you know what? Now I was gonna say now you learned that if you have things to give, like the rainbow fish, if you have a scale to give, you give and then you make friends.
That's so true. And that sunscreen was my rainbow scale.
Oh my God, that's so beautiful. You
Thank
know what
you.
that's giving?
What?
That's giving Melanie's mom during the Love
Wow.
Island Parent Day with her wisdom,
She should make a children's book, like how to raise.
a Sacred
Well,
Heart.
are you Nikki? Talk about poetry. How to raise a sacred heart. Write that
No, like
down.
I'm gonna cry. I am Teffy and Sierra during Love Island After Sun. Like,
Oh my
if you
God.
guys watched that, what the hell was that?
We'll get there. We'll get there. There's
Okay,
a
fine.
lot of thoughts. All right,
I'm
let's get
jumping
into
the
some
gun.
news. Yeah, let's get into some news because I don't know if you're interested in this at all, but I added in some facts that will make me and you interested. But the
Great.
78th Emmys nominations came out last week, and just so you know, Nikki, Emmys is for TV shows,
Oh, great. Okay.
which that's like what we do
What we
here.
do.
Like we're obsessed with TV. We love TV, but we're not award show people.
Right. Like we're not on like that deep. Although, Brie, you do get deep, like the pit.
Uh,
Are you telling me they
every
didn't win an Emmy
No, Nikki.
or
So
aren't
it's just the
nominated?
nominees. I'll get into all of it, but it's a huge year for TV. It's like every show that I've watched pretty much. So I might have to watch. I am excited. So the Emmys are premiering
Yes.
September 14th on NBC. And the host this year is Mariska Hargitay,
Hmm.
aka Olivia Benson from SVU.
Here she
And
goes. Do
it's
you know her? Yes, I do.
I know, yeah, I know that we've been through her. You know her, but she's the fourth woman to ever host the Emmys, and the
Hmm.
first woman in 15 years that they've had
Ew.
hosting the Emmys.
Okay, like that's so rude. Who was the last woman
The
15 years ago?
Jane Lynch,
Oh, wow.
I know, which was probably a great Emmys.
You know what? Also, okay, so I'm just a little interested because Jane Lynch, she's like
Sue,
funny,
Sue
comedic.
Sylvester, yeah,
Mariska Hargitay is funny? Question mark?
she is funny. And you know what? When did you listen to her episode on Good Hang?
I feel like I probably did, but
So I think she started in comedy.
really, maybe I didn't then.
Yes, I'm pretty sure, if my memory serves correct, that she started in comedy as like doing improv and stuff like that.
And then she got sucked into the vortex, which is Law and Order. Is that the show?
Yeah, SVU, Special Victims Unit, and she's just been there ever since. And
No,
so
is it
she's
still on?
yeah, it's still on, Nikki.
And she is still the
She's
actress?
still there. Yes, Olivia Benson,
Wow.
icon, like job of a lifetime. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's also nominated, I think, for 3 Emmys as well, because she produced a
Gosh.
documentary about her mom this year, and her mom was like a famous actress or something like that. And I think she
Like a
like
Nepo
found out,
baby.
yeah, I think she found out a lot of stuff like about her mom. I don't know. I don't want to like misspeak. I didn't watch the documentary, but
Right.
I know people loved it. So she's nominated as well, which is exciting for her. But as I was saying earlier, so many shows that I love are nominated. Paradise, which you didn't
Yeah.
watch, The
Okay.
Pit, The Beast in Me, which we both watched with Matthew Reese,
Yes.
who is also in one of my other favorite shows, you guys know, Widow's Bay.
Yes.
Same actor. So he's nominated in multiple categories for both
Wow.
shows. So it's going to be a big year for him. All Her Fault is nominated, which we watched earlier in the year. And that's the first nomination that Peacock, like the streaming service, has gotten for a scripted show that they've done.
Wow.
So even if they don't win, that's like a big deal for them, like to
This is a
have
big shift in like the
content for
shows that
them.
yeah, that and shows that they're choosing.
Yep, because now most of TV is streaming
Mhm.
platforms. It's not
Right.
like Fox, like it's not the big networks. It really is
It's not
every
Chicago Fire. Yeah, we like
yeah.
the
Yeah, like Netflix
thrillers
has
now. Yeah, quick release seasons.
the limited series.
Hmm.
So The Pit has 25 nominations, which is crazy,
Wow.
including Noah Wiley, who's like the main actor.
Uh,
He's nominated for Best Acting, Best Director, and I think Best Producer. So he's like a trifecta up there
Trifecta. Um,
in nominees.
who else is for Best Actor? Do you know?
Best Actor also nominated is Noah Wiley, Mark Ruffalo, Gary Oldman, Sterling K. Brown, and
Hmm.
that is for a drama.
Thank you.
Hacks, which we neither of us watched the show Hacks. I've tried. I couldn't get into
Hmm.
it. Maybe one day I'll try again. But they just had their fifth and final season this year, and they're nominated for 24 Emmys, which
Wow.
is huge. And then Widow's Bay has 19 nominations.
Holy shit! For a first season,
Yep. So
for a
these are
first
like,
season show that's like very different and spooky.
and it's nominated for comedy,
Stop it.
which it was. Like it was. It's not a
Yeah.
drama. It really was a comedy. And for the first time ever, Stranger Things just had their final season. And the first time ever since the show has been running, they have not been nominated for Outstanding Drama Series. Yikes. DTF St. Louis is nominated for
Is
awards.
or
Like,
isn't?
is.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there's a lot there.
What do we have for
And
reality?
so reality, we have Outstanding Reality Competition Series. These noms are stacked. So we have The Traitors.
Hmm.
We have Top Chef, Survivor, RuPaul's Drag Race, and Dancing with the Stars was nominated this year. And this is the first time Dancing with the Stars has been nominated for an Emmy in a decade.
Wow. And we tuned in this season.
Well, that's why they were nominated. They had like the biggest year they've had, obviously, in a decade. It was a huge
Because
season for them.
do you remember like when Dancing with the Stars used to be a
Kind of an,
joke?
yes,
Yeah. It
yeah.
was like, ooh, you're on Dancing with the Stars,
Like
like
your career must be over.
B-list. Yeah, now it's
Everybody wants to be on it.
right.
No, and this was such a big year. So last year for Outstanding Reality Competition Series, The Traitors won.
I was gonna say that would be my guess of who would win, and then you just threw in Survivor, and I know Top Chef has a huge following as well.
So I actually think Dancing with the Stars or Survivor could take it just because like RuPaul's Drag Race is always nominated for
Yeah.
everything. They've just like been long standing. They've won so
Mhm.
many awards.
Cult
But
following as well.
Survivor, cult following, Survivor and Dancing with the Stars had both had such a big year of like two
Right.
incredible seasons of television
If
that
we're
I would,
talking 2026, then they
yeah,
deserve it for that year.
yeah, I would not be mad if one of those two
Yeah.
won this year. Also, Summer House is nominated for an Emmy, the
Yep.
first time ever, under the category Outstanding Unstructured Reality TV Program. So we have Summer House is nominated, Love on the Spectrum, RuPaul's Drag Race Untucked, and then Welcome to Wrexham, which that's like a show like Ryan Reynolds and one of the actors from It's Always Sunny. They own like a soccer team, and they like brought this soccer team to greatness, and it's like a whole documentary series. So that's what Welcome to Wrexham is. But last year, Love on the Spectrum won this category, which again, it was a huge year for them, Love on the Spectrum. And so this is the first time Summer House has been nominated, but last year Mormon Wives was nominated in this
Did
category.
they win? Oh, they didn't win. I'm sorry.
It was
You
the
said Love on the
same.
Spectrum did.
It was like everything was the same nominated except swap out Summer House and Mormon Wives, which is crazy. What a fall from grace Mormon Wives has had. Oh my God.
Truly. And while we love on the Spectrum, I don't feel like it had the year that it did. And it's
Last
maybe
year.
it's just because, yeah, I think the casting, I mean, the last year when it did win, we had Abby and David
Yeah, it
getting
was a
it. Like
big year
we
for the
had the
couples.
big year for the couples. We had the song, You're the Milk to My Chardonnay. We had
Yeah.
that beautiful scene at the end.
Yeah, it really took over like pop culture
Well,
when it was
speaking
on
of Love
last
on the
year.
Spectrum, did you see that Connor hard launched his new girlfriend?
I did. Happy for Connor.
Happy for
So
Connor.
sweet. I
Hope
know. He's such
Georgie
a
has
sweetie.
found her happy ending as
I
well.
know. So it's a lot of like discourse around Summer House being nominated because
Mm,
obviously it's a huge deal, but then other people are saying like just like Vanderpump Rules, the first time that they were nominated for an Emmy was when Scandival happened. So now the first time Summer House is nominated for an Emmy is in the wake of
right.
Scamanda, and like are they more deserving of it all of a sudden because like there's a cheating scandal? Like do you need to have a cheating scandal on reality TV to get the respect from the Emmys? It seems the opposite. Like it would
It's
be the opposite.
almost it almost is like how people would feel about Teen Mom, glorifying teen moms, you know? It's like glorifying now
Yes,
abusive
cheating
relationships or cheating scandals. Like, oh,
to
yep,
get an
that's how you
Emmy.
win, right? Let's do something really crazy. Although I don't think the Wes and Amanda thing was, a premeditated, let's do something crazy. I think
No, of
that
course
lightning
not.
just struck twice. But who accepts the award if they win?
Lindsay Hubbard.
Right.
Like solely, like just her. She's
Yeah.
taking that by herself. I did actually see Rhea from Chicks in the Office say that it is almost kind of like ironic that they're nominated most likely because the cheating scandal was
Hmm.
such a big deal. And it's almost ironic now that, okay, so now they're going into this season with the people that were a huge part of why they got nominated for an Emmy, and now those people are no longer part of the show. So
Hmm.
when you win, Wes and Amanda are going to be sitting on their fucking couch like, you guys are welcome. You got the Emmy because of us. So it's almost like a little catch 22 there because
Right.
Wes and Amanda are going to be eating this up like, oh, we did that. We did that. Yucky.
Yucky.
Okay, let's move into the last category that I wrote down for us to discuss is outstanding host for a reality TV competition. So we have Ariana Madix, who is nominated for Love Island.
Okay.
We have Alan Cummings for Traitors. We
Hmm.
have Jeff Probst for Survivor. Kristen Kish for Top Chef. And then RuPaul for RuPaul's Drag Race. Now,
Gosh.
RuPaul is the most awarded nominee.
Hmm.
He has won this category 8 years in a row from
Wow.
2016 to 2023.
Oh, wow. Who stole it from him last year?
Um,
Sorry to
Alan,
ask
Cu-
you all these
Alan,
questions. Like,
no, Alan Cummings won it the previous 2 years. So he got it
hmm
2024, 2025 for Traders. And then Jeff Probst has won this award 4 times, 2008, 9, 10,
Great.
and
Thank
11.
you. That was my next question. Has Jeff ever won? Because he deserves his flowers. That is my man.
Yes, and Kristen Kish has been nominated before. She was nominated last year, but she has yet to win. And
Great
now,
to be nominated, though. That's incredible. Which
incredible.
is so
And
funny
I'm,
because I feel like on Traders, everybody's like, who is that?
oh, Kristen.
Yeah.
But in like that world, like she's a
Yeah.
big deal. Like
Huge.
people
Yeah.
people love her. But this is like nothing against Ariana Madix,
Hmm.
but compared to the other list of hosts, like there's the host on Love Island is so minimal,
Hmm.
and I do feel like Ariana, how I feel like that's the great debate.
Potato,
Ariana,
potato.
yeah, she is being nominated because of her influence.
Hmm.
And when she's the first year she started hosting Love Island USA is the first year they blew up, and it has just been a huge deal ever since. And I feel like people love her so much that she brings in so many numbers for the show that they were not getting before. which she
Still, though, you feel
deserves.
that way?
Yeah, people, Nikki, she's an untouchable. You cannot say a bad thing about her. People ride so hard for her.
Yeah, but I feel like that's a little less than it was last year.
No, I think people still. I actually feel like she was
Wow.
less involved this year
Totally.
than last year. I'm just saying, compared to the other hosts, like Jeff Probst, who is like the heart and soul of that show,
Right.
Ariana is so much less involved, but I do think she's being recognized for like what she has done for Love Island USA, which has really been like a huge part of putting it on the map. I do want to say, with Dancing with the Stars having a huge year, I am kind of surprised
I am
that
too.
Julianne Hough and Alfonso were not nominated because they did such an incredible job
I agree.
hosting that show, which is so hard to host. Like
Live.
they dance routines, live, on interviews on the spot. Like they really put it all on the dance
Yeah.
floor, pun intended. And I'm really surprised that they were not nominated. Like I feel
I
like that's a little bit of a
complete
snub.
I completely agree with you.
Ooh, I feel bad.
Well, we'll see. I feel like Dancing with the Stars is only going to get bigger. I'm dying to hear some more announcements of
I
who
know.
our stars are going to be next year. I feel like, okay, we got Sierra when it was hot, and now it's
Yep.
just like, okay, we have who's assistant?
Oh, Jimmy
Is
Kimmel's?
Jimmy Fallon
Jimmy
or
Fallon or
Kimmel?
Jimmy Kimmel's guy.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see it, but let's get more.
Maybe
Rob,
we
where's that
Oh
announcement?
yeah. Maybe we will because Danielle Fishel, our queen,
Hmm.
is going to be hosting a new podcast with Val starting this week because they are going to be recapping Dancing with the Stars, the next pro, which is coming out this week. So maybe they will announce on their podcast some new people joining the cast
That is
because
such an interesting duo, like Danielle Fishel and Val.
no, I feel like it's going to be incredible.
No, I know, but I just didn't know that I mean, I'm sure they did because they were interacting and they all interact much more than we
Yes.
know. But I'm like, oh, that's random. I've never seen them speak a word to each other.
But they have so much charisma that I don't think
They got that Riz.
there's not going to be silence in that room. Like there, and Danielle Fishel is out here doing the
Hmm.
most. You guys, I'm so happy for her. You love to see this girl just working and twerking. It's really unbelievable what she's done with her career. I know we like got into this whole thing about her a couple weeks ago, but it really is every time I see something else she's doing, I'm like,
There she is again.
who's your publicist? Who's your
There
manager?
she goes.
There she goes. So,
Wait, no, that's not what I was singing.
oh,
There she goes again.
yeah, that's the same song.
Wait, you do your part again.
Okay, say there she goes.
There she goes.
There she goes. That's like in the background.
Oh, okay, okay. You're being gotcha. There she goes again. He knows my name.
I was letting you shine. I was taking background vocals.
Wow.
I gave you the lead.
Sorry, I was just so thrown by it.
It's never happened before. But anyway,
Wow,
who do you
wait.
think will win this category?
You can make anything exciting. The Emmys never was on my list, Brie, and now here I am watching the Emmys. Sat on September 14th.
Okay.
So say it one more time. The
So we have Ariana Madix for Love Island. We have Alan Cummings. We have Kristen
Alan Cummings.
Kish. You think he's going to get it again?
I
Three,
do.
three in a
I
row?
do. I
See,
do, although I would love to see Jeff because it's
yeah.
50. I feel like he had a huge season. And again,
Also,
he
Survivor
is
is like
that
fresher
bitch.
in our mind,
Yeah.
as opposed to the Traders, which was more
But
in the
Alan
beginning of the
Cummings is
year.
also like such a star
Theatrical.
on the
Yeah,
Traders. Yeah, he again. How do you put that in the in the same category as Ariana Madix, who comes and just like
that's what I'm
looks
saying.
gorgeous for 15 minutes? I mean, I know
Again,
that it's longer than that when they film it, but
yes.
still,
And again, no shade to Ariana Madix. It's just like
I
very
know we won't clip
different.
this because then you
Yeah.
guys will come after us, misinterpreting.
So that's all I
Not
wrote
you
down.
guys.
Yeah, not you guys. That's all I wrote down for the Emmys. And obviously, there's more categories, but I just wanted to get into the ones that I felt like would be most exciting for us. Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, now the next story that I am dying to talk about, I don't know if you're going to care at all. Maybe I should have prepped you a little bit.
Okay, try
But
me.
have you seen any of this like Pilot Pete
No,
scandal? The
not
producer
another
from his.
one.
No, Nikki was
No,
in. Okay, so guys, did you watch Pilot Seat season of The
of
Bachelor?
course, yes.
Okay, so Peter Weber, who was the Bachelor years ago. His season was like such a shit show. He picked Hannah Ann and then he dumped her and then he went back for Maddie and then they broke up and then he was dating Kelly. And in the middle, and then he like, there was rumors he slept with Hannah Brown in between all of that. So while that drama was unfolding when his season was
And
airing,
he's like such a weenie too, might I add.
such a weenie. I don't understand it at all. And then he dated the girl from Love Island UK when he was on The Traitors, I'm pretty sure.
How?
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so while all that drama was happening when his season was airing, there was rumors that he was dating a producer from his season of the show. Her name is Julie LaPlaca. Do you remember this? He was like spotted around town with the producer, like hanging out with their families, going to lunch, and people were speculating that like they were dating and that they spoiled the finale of the show. And like
This was while they
while
were
it was
filming
airing.
or airing. Okay.
While it was airing, he was like spotted around town with a known producer, and people were like, oh my God, he spoiled the season. Obviously, he's going to end up with her. It's going to be this big reveal at the end of the season. So it was speculated for a long time. So now that producer, Julie LaPlaca, is releasing or has released a tell-all memoir about her time as a producer on The Bachelor and confirming that like she did indeed have a relationship with Peter Weber.
Okay, how much do we know? Has this book
Okay.
come out?
The book has come out. It's called The Love Producer. And she alleges that she and Pilot Pete hooked up and had a secret off-screen relationship while his season was airing. So she's like confirming in this book that it happened, but there's a lot of controversy around it because when Peter was filming his season, she was his lead producer. So she was his lifeline filming the show, his only connection like to the world, the person that's like guiding him, helping him when he's having crash outs, helping him make
His
decisions.
mentor.
His mentor, getting to like the
Safe
closest
person, right.
exactly,
But in
Nikki.
the term of being a producer, it's all like,
Yes.
who's your friend?
Who's your friend? But still, like that was his lifeline while filming the show. So when the show finished filming and they were spotting together, people were kind of like into it, and she got really excited by the idea that people were like shipping
Excited about
them
it,
together. Yeah. And I think it maybe drew them to actually connect. But like a lot of the discourses now, like the fact that she's years later releasing a tell-all memoir off the backs of this relationship with Peter is so icky and like so exploitative to write a whole book. Like she's saying it's not about Peter, it's like about her time as a producer, but to write basically a book and using this relationship to promote the book is just so.
Was she a producer on any other seasons prior or after even?
Hannah Brown.
Okay.
And I guess she talks in the book about how her and Hannah Brown had like a very love-hate relationship. They clashed a lot. They either were like getting along or they weren't getting along at all. Yeah, like very. And I've seen her doing clips. Like she was on the Page Six radio show, and I watching her talk like gave me
Okay, some
the
dark
ick.
energy, yeah.
Like
Well, I want to say,
delusional energy.
okay, not only is it like icky in the sense that she's promoting this book off the back of their relationship.
Yep.
If, now playing devil's advocate, if it were
Yeah.
a man producer with, let's say, Hannah Brown, and they had that relationship, everybody would be saying, this is a person in power, taking advantage of their power. It's almost like grooming. It's almost like a teacher who has a student that is in love with them,
Yep. And you know everything about them and like all their secrets.
The Bachelor is such a bubble, even with the contestants.
Yep.
And now I feel like the producer could get lost in that bubble. Peter himself could get lost in that bubble. You don't know, like, what's up, what's down, what's real, what's not.
Yep. So I feel the same way. Like, and then if a male producer went and like wrote a tell-all book and used this, even if the whole book is not about this relationship, she's using this juicy part to promote the book. Like she's like speaking her truth, whatever. She did say in the book that Peter made the first move, and it was like when filming was already done, like nothing happened while filming was taking place, but it still feels like an abuse of power, or like you should know better, and also you're going to jeopardize your job and your career for this person that just is having this mess of his love life, kind of in like a weird place in his life. And I think she said in the book he slept with Hannah Brown and her like the same month or something like that.
God.
And you want to hear something even crazier? Chris Harrison wrote the foreword for this book.
Oh, God.
I know, like giving his stamp of approval.
How? Okay, so he's never coming back to The Bachelor.
Never coming back. And it also is, I'm sure, frustrating for other people that have been leads or on the show because when you're on The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, you sign a fucking
Yeah.
airtight NDA. Like, you cannot speak about anything that hasn't already been shown. So now this girl gets to go and release a tell all book and say whatever she wants. But I'm sure Peter is pretty limited on what he can say. He has spoken out and said that, like, he asked her to please not divulge any details about their relationship. And she didn't get into, like, weird, from what I have seen just in blurbs, she didn't get into weird, disgusting
No, she's just
bits.
admitting that something
Yeah, she's
happened.
just
That
admitting that something
didn't.
happened. Exactly. And like confirming. She also said in her book at one point she was in talks to be the Bachelorette.
Okay, this franchise is so
Yeah.
dark and disgusting.
Yeah.
Okay, while we're on the topic, that's so interesting and so weird.
So weird. No, this girl is giving me really delusional. Like she needs somebody
Well,
needs to help her.
also unrelated, but not whatever, still Bachelor weirdness.
Yeah.
Clayton Eckerd is still going through this trial. June
Stop.
29th, there was supposed to be the last day of her to accept or not accept her plea deal. Laura Owens, who, if you don't know, there's a podcast about this,
Love trapped.
Love Trapped with Stephanie Young, and she is interviewing Clayton and other victims of Laura Owens, who she has had a history of claiming that she has been pregnant by several men,
So crazy.
and it's been proven not to be true. And Clayton, got cleared of everything, but he is suing her. So now she is facing 14 felony
Let's go.
charges, and
Good.
she just keeps postponing the plea deal. So now it's
Of course.
postponed again. Clayton is not giving up. He keeps showing up to every single court date, every single trial. He is there. He is
Good.
not playing. But it is just frustrating at this point for him. He's super frustrated. I also, on the back of that, wanted to ask you if you think Taylor Frankie Paul's season is going to air
Now, I thought they
now.
were no. I thought they were locked and loaded to drop it, and now amidst the new cycle of drama, I think they just need to
They,
wipe their hands clean and move
I,
on. It's
I
not worth
completely
it.
agree, Brie.
It's so messy. All of these ladies need to go on a retreat and just throw their phones into the ocean because they're all so messy. They're all antagonizing the other one, and then they get on their phones and they deny that all their subliminal messages are about anybody else. It's like, no, you guys are all being shady and rude and disrespectful to each other on a show that you guys claim was built off the backs of sisterhood
Yeah.
and propping up mothers, and you guys all love to tear each other down. And Taylor Frankie Paul is in a dark place and seems like she has been for a while, and I don't think all the
Anything
internet
good will come
fighting.
out.
Yeah, nothing good is going to come from it. And I'm sure airing the season is going to be difficult for her to relive and then keep her name in the media and have all the talking and all the chatter and have everybody commenting. Like, she just needs to, everybody
Yeah,
needs to go silent. I think they're filming season 5 right now, Nikki.
they are.
And I just feel like we need to put this show on pause. Like, everybody
Yeah.
needs to touch grass and just take a breath.
Yeah, I completely agree. Jen Affleck is pregnant with her fourth
Yeah.
baby. Michaela is dealing with her health issues.
Yep.
Whitney is done with this place.
Yeah.
It is time to lay it to rest, and I do feel like airing the season of The Bachelorette with Taylor Frankie Paul is just going to, like you said, dredge up so much yuckiness
Yeah.
because we know that she's having a relationship or did have a relationship directly before the airing with Dakota. It just gives
And after.
yeah, it just adds fuel to the fire of even just bringing them back together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remembering what that felt like to want to be with each other. It's just so freaking toxic. They need to just scrap the whole thing.
I totally agree. I really hope they don't drop it. It just
And
let's just cut our losses.
they need a restraining order against each other.
I know.
For
It's
real. It's
totally.
actually crazy. Why are we airing footage of her years ago
I
of
know.
him
It's
with his
sick.
friend and they're just taunting her? It's really fucked up.
And that's almost why I feel like the other girls making their own content, you know, towards her, but claiming that it's not, is just like in poor taste. Just leave her alone. She needs to deal with her stuff. And I feel like just keeping her involved in the toxic cycle is not good for anybody. And
Because
this
you
is
know
like
she's
not
responding back.
exactly.
She is never going to be quiet.
She's never going to stop. So this is not in defense of Taylor Frankie Paul, but it's like feeding the beast. Like just
Let it go.
let it go. Let the mouse go. Okay, so I have one more story, which I'm so excited to hear your thoughts about. So, do you remember back in January?
Sorry.
Ashley Tisdale wrote a viral essay for The Cut titled Breaking Up with My Toxic Mom Group.
Of course I do.
Okay, and it sparked, everyone was like, who's in the mom group? And it's speculated that Mandy Moore was in the mom group, Meghan Trainor, Hilary Duff, and it was just like a huge thing, and whatever, the girls were fighting. Well, now, Ashley Tisdale is producing and starring in a comedy series for Netflix
Called
titled
Mean Moms.
Toxic Moms. It's in the works on
Talking
Netflix.
about let the mouse die, let the mouse go. Jesus.
No, she's
Christ.
capitalizing. So Ashley Tisdale is going to star. We're not sure what role she's playing.
Look, they're going to have Hillary's sister come and play Hillary. They're going to make everybody look like their character.
They're going to have Fandy Four, Fagin Frainer,
Yes.
Ashley Tisdale,
Yeah. And Haley Duff.
and Haley. Oh my God, that is so crazy. So Ali Wong is attached to it, and Sabrina Jalil, who I'm not familiar with. She was in a show called Search Party. She's writing the script, but she has a huge following. People are like so excited that she's involved, and Ali Wong is like a famous comedian. She's in that show Beef. And again, Ashley Tisdale starring in it is so funny. It would be even funnier of her to play a toxic mom as opposed to playing the victim and just like reprise Sharpay as an adult.
Yeah, totally.
She has to, right? Because then that's really being in on the joke.
Yeah, and that's like feeding us.
I know. Okay, so here's the premise for the show. Toxic Moms is a dark half-hour comedy following a sleep-deprived new mom who's drawn into a clique of cool, wealthy mothers. But when the group reveals its darker side, the isolation of motherhood, and how far would you go to taste community? So, like,
Where
if
is
you're
this
being...
airing?
I don't know when. I think they just started production. It's going to be on Netflix. Like, it seems like it's literally happening. But I guess the premise of the show is, like, if you're trying to join the popular mom group and they're icing you out, like, Mean Girls, how far are you going to go to join the group?
Right. How much are you going to be abused to be a cool girl?
And I feel like the whole overall theme of her essay was that Ashley Tisdale was trying to join this mom group that was already established, and they were kind of it was like hard for her to break in. They were doing events without her, and they weren't really like letting her fully into the group, and that really hurt her feelings. So
Clearly.
yeah, clearly. Are you mad or not mad that she's making the show? She's capitalizing, she's starring in it. Like, do you think it's a boss move or do you think it's embarrassing?
I think it's embarrassing. Listen, I'm never going to yuck somebody's yums. And listen, I'm not mad. Like Trinity said, if you like it, I love it. But I think it's low-key embarrassing. What do you think?
No, I'm obsessed. Like, just own
God.
it.
Yeah.
Own it. Own it, Lisa Rinna. Like, go for it. Why not? And
But it's like, don't ever expect to be friends with any other moms ever again.
No, totally. But also, like, she needs to get paid. Like,
True.
she needs to act again. And I think that she's going to draw in a huge audience. Like, that this is going to be a success because people are going to just want to see what
But it's a
about.
dark comedy, or is it dark?
A dark comedy. It's a comedy series. Yeah, like, I actually think it's going to be really good.
No, I think the concept is great. I think it's just losery that Ashley Tisdale is writing and starring in it. Like, okay, it's very close to home.
Yeah, she's making it happen so that she could star in it.
I want to know if any of the other ladies have any other thoughts. I mean, I'm sure they have thoughts, but or if they're going to verbalize them to us, like, okay, throw a little shade her way.
No, not at all, because
post.
Mandy Moore was on Not Skinny But Not Fat.
Yeah, I did see
And
that.
you know, she tried to get it out of her, and Mandy Moore was so just like, like, it's tough. It was like so word salad. Like, you try to, mom groups are tough. It's hard to make mom friends. Like, not everybody's like meant to be friends. Like, okay, we get it. You thought she was annoying. Like, it's okay. We don't care. We're not mad at all. Like, we We get it.
We get it.
She does seem annoying.
She's making a show about herself. I mean, talk about the millennial urge. She's like, here you go, you guys. Like,
No, if pick me like
trauma
was in the
dump.
dictionary.
totally.
But
But
still, I'm
Bree's
not
not
mad
mad
about
about
it.
it.
Yeah, like I can't wait to watch and recap.
Sick.
Get us on the carpet for the premiere.
And I love a 30-minute quickie, might
Oh
I
my
say.
God. In more ways than one.
Yeah, even less sometimes. Like,
Even less.
wrap it up.
That's actually not quick
That's
enough.
truly.
Oh boy. Okay, that's all I had for stories. Let's get into some TV recs
So
because
excited.
I had a big podcast week because I had no water in my house, so I like was never home because how was I going to go to the bathroom?
Right. She was just driving, sharting from McDonald's
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
McDonald's.
Totally. I was like, oh, I guess I'll go to the gym so I can use the bathroom. Um, okay, so the first podcast, I have a couple podcast recs. The first one I posted a little bit about on our stories, but I listened to Matt Damon on Good Hang with Amy Poehler. And you guys, I cannot express how amazing this interview was. I wish it was 5 hours long. It was so good. And the way that Matt Damon just talked about acting and like his job as an actor made it so normal. Like made it seem like any other job. Like
Like,
I
you
feel
just go
like
to the office.
yeah, but I actually feel like he said in a way where like I understood what he actually does for work. Like I've never really like listened to an actor. I'm like, what? It's like another language. I was like, oh, okay, I can kind of picture your day a little
Day in the
bit.
life.
A day in the life. And he talked about Robin Williams and working with him on Good Will Hunting. And I just feel like Amy makes everybody a human.
Did she get his anagram?
Did she get his Enneagram? I don't remember. Maybe. Yeah, I know she can't resist.
She can't
But
resist.
I also think Matt Damon is just like down to earth.
So cool.
He's also in the best shape of his life. He's promoting the Odyssey, which is like a star-studded cast. Zendaya, Tom Holland.
The girl who
Huge.
gave me my Indian Echo Cavern tour was just reading the Odyssey.
Perfect. I think we all read the Odyssey. So he got in the best shape of his life for this movie, and Nikki, like, oh my God, he looks good. Yeah,
And he's
he
a
looks
Boston
good.
boy, right? Is he new? He's
Yeah.
a New England boy.
He's a Boston boy, Quincy, I'm pretty sure. So love that interview. Everybody check it out. Also crazy, he has 4 daughters,
Oh my gosh.
and one of them is 28.
Oh my gosh. How old's
How
his
cra-
youngest?
I think 16. Yeah,
Like
and
a
I
fun,
didn't
cool dad, I bet.
I didn't fact check this, but I'm 99% sure that he met his wife a million years ago. I think he was famous. He was like dining at a restaurant and she was his server.
Wow.
How sweet. And they've been together for like whatever, 28 years, I guess.
That's pretty sick.
I know. So anyway, first podcast rec. The second podcast rec I have, as you guys know, I love Morgan Stewart. So when she has like a guest that I'm interested in, I've been tuning into her new podcast, and she just had Tinks on, who I'm not like, I know who Tinks is, obviously from just like seeing clips and social media, but I really know like nothing about her. I don't know how she got here, where she came from, how she got famous. Tinks has her own radio show on Sirius XM. So Morgan had her on the podcast, and Morgan is getting so much more comfortable. It was such a good interview, and also Tinks is so interesting.
Yeah, and like I could see them vibing. They're that girls together. Those
And
girls.
and I think Tinks grew up like super wealthy. Like she has American parents, but she was raised in London and went to like an all-girls school, and she went to Stanford, and she's like super wealthy. So she's so smart. She's so well-spoken that I was just like shocked by her journey, how she got here, and it was just a great interview.
Now, no
But
spoilers, but what is Tinks's real name?
Christina.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Tinks is like
Xtina.
ex-Tina. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And Morgan called her Christina. That's why I knew that. I was like, oh, okay.
Not Christina.
The only thing, not Christina. The only thing that was kind of weird that they said, and I don't know if this was rage bait, but they both agreed that LA has better food than New York, and that like the New York food scene sucks. And I was like,
Okay, like that's actually crazy.
no, that's like a really hot take. But I just thought I listened to that, and then I went right into Emmy Rossum on Call Her Daddy, which I had to turn off halfway through because
Unbearable. I didn't listen, but my friend Jack did say that she loved it. Not for Alex Cooper, for Emmy Rossum, but it is tough to listen. when it is Alex Cooper hosting.
And
And
you know
we've
what?
been on a journey with her.
Yeah,
We've
we really have been.
loved, hated, watched her doc, loved. Now we're back on the hate train. Sorry.
It's not even hate. And honestly, I'm sorry to Jack, but it was Emmy and Alex together are just not a match because Emmy, who played Fiona famously in Shameless, she was on Call Her Daddy to promote, I don't know, something. And she really thinks before she speaks. So it's like an hour to get out a thought. And it's like so many words that I'm just like, what did she even ask you? What are we answering to? It was just like a lot of
No, and Alex is like, no, no, yeah,
paragraphs.
totally like same dicks. Matt.
But then Alex, like, obviously asks zero follow-up question
Yeah.
and then just, like, moves on to the next question. So there's no flow. There's no, like, through line. It's just, like, random question to about some, like, she just has her list of things that she needs to ask her guests and get through, and then that's it. So there's just no flow. There's no, like, for example, Morgan Stewart was talking to Tinks, asking her a question. Tinks like says this whole thing, and Morgan goes, "Is this the happiest you've ever been in your life?" Which I just thought was such a like, who's ever asked that? But she was like listening to Tinks talking about whatever, like her life in New York City. Like that's a follow up question that
Right.
someone's like, you know what? Like
And
actually,
such an open question. You could
such
say
an
yes.
open
You could say
yes
no.
leads to more. Like will lead to
Right.
other questions maybe you weren't thinking of. Alex is just like, okay, so mommy issues, check. Now, when you were on the set of Shameless, I'm just like, oh my God, girl.
No,
Come on.
not skinny. Amanda Hirsch is really good at follow-up questions. She's a really good listener. Jake Shane, we love him, but you told me that he had Belmont. Well, I listened to the Belmont Campbell, I believe his name is, from Off Campus. He was just on Therapist with Jake Shane.
Yep.
And I heard that he's getting a lot of flack for the episode because it was just like a big. They talked about like should Jake get a thigh tattoo for 15 minutes, and he was just like, "I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it." And he's like, "Yeah, you should do it." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Like, do you want to do it after this?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." He's like, "Yeah, we should do it." And it was like, "Okay,
Oh
like
my
wrap
God.
it up. Like ask him a question about off campus." But Jake Shane always asks 10 times in an episode, "Are you having fun?"
Oh my God. I feel like at this point, no one's going on Jake Shane to do a serious interview. You're going on it
Oh,
for the
so
clips,
fun,
for
yeah.
the viral, to have fun, to laugh. And like, you know that he has like an audience that's going to love it. And I'm sure a lot of people that didn't watch Off Campus are now salivating over this man and they want to check it out. So, you know what? You're not going to get bad press.
No, and he is so. Oh my
Jake
God,
will. Jake will get bad press, but the
Jake is
guest is
so.
not going to get bad press.
He posted a clip, and Belmont goes, "Oh, when did you go to college?" And Jake goes, "From 18 to 22." And he was like, "Okay, like everybody else in the world." Like,
He's like, so
what
after
years
high
were you in
school,
college? Yeah,
that was
from
so
18 to
funny.
22.
But yeah, that was my podcast recs. I have one show rec that my mom gave me, which I'm excited to share with the class. So my mom was telling me and my husband that we have to watch the show on Hulu. I think it like aired on Fox, but you can stream it on Hulu. It's called The Memory of a Killer. It's with Patrick Dempsey from, McDreamy from Grey's Anatomy.
Works.
And it's like classic network cable show where it's like so corny. The dialogue is like ridiculous. The plot is insane, but you get sucked in. It's
Did
like,
you try it?
oh yeah, so my mom was here. We watched two. She was like, you guys have to watch it. I'll watch it again. We watched 2 episodes. We're going to finish the show. But the premise of the show is that Patrick Dempsey plays a contract. He's like, his main job is a contract killer. He's like a hitman, but he keeps that life secretive. And he's also like a father and has a family. And they think that he sells copy machines. Like they have no idea that he's
He
really
works at a mattress
hitman.
firm, like everybody
Yes.
else who's a hitman.
Yeah. He's kept this
Allegedly.
life separate and secret for so long. So now he starts to develop early onset Alzheimer's. So now the two lives are starting to get crossed and like very confusing and blurry and just like how that's gonna play out. So again, I'm only 2 episodes in. I'm gonna finish it because it's just like so corny that I can't stop. Did you ever see the show The Blacklist?
I don't think so.
It kind of reminds me of that, where it's just like so stupid that it's good.
Well, that kind of reminds me of the show that we wrecked 2 weeks ago.
Yes,
I Will
yes,
Find You.
yes, yeah. Like it's so
Kind of
bad
hard
it's good.
to watch. Yep.
So
Where
bad
I
it's
am.
good. Always back. So yeah, do you have any Rex, Nippolina?
I hopped on the stories, you guys, to share my rec, House of the Dragons. It is, I believe, season 3.
Yep.
We are now 4 episodes in, and wow, it is action packed. We have deaths, we have battle scenes, we have dragons,
Oh,
we have everything that you could want. And yeah, I like always fall asleep during these kinds of shows. I was dying for John to come home. I was like, okay, can we put the kids to bed? Like, I need to watch the next episode. So
you
good.
you're clocked and locked.
Clock locked. Clam
Um,
slam.
clam, the clam has been slammed. Okay, great. I feel like those are some decent recs.
Yeah.
Upcoming TV, we have Big Brother just started.
Hmm.
The air schedule, besides, the live feed, obviously. Sundays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, Big Brother airs starting at 8 o'clock. You can stream it live on the Paramount Plus app if you don't have cable like us. So we posted about Big Brother, and it's like pretty 50-50 on people watching and not watching. And just like Survivor, it doesn't really start to pop off until halfway through. So I feel like when things really get going, we'll have more to say on it. But for
Hmm.
now, like the first episode is like ridiculous. It's just,
Yeah.
we don't know these people yet. And
I also do want to keep watching because I just feel like kind of what we were saying before. It's been a big year for these shows. Love
yeah,
Island, right? Everybody's watching that together.
yeah,
Dancing with the Stars, another one we all watch together. Maybe it's going to be Big Brother for us to all watch together. Maybe, people, things start going viral and
yep,
then people hop on. So hopefully we'll have something to talk about. I have a
yes.
friend who hasn't watched in years. She's hopping back on. Brie actually said that we haven't watched it since the cookout.
Yep, that was the last season that I watched. Was that during COVID?
That was a lot. Yeah, that was like pre-kids.
Yeah, and that was a great season. I haven't watched in a couple years, so I'm
Hmm.
excited to jump back in.
Yeah.
Also, this week we have tonight airing the Dancing with the Stars, The Next Pro, is airing 8 p.m. ABC. It'll be available to stream tomorrow on Hulu and Disney, so excited to check that out. Coming to Netflix on Wednesday, we have season 4 of The Ultimatum, which is kind
Okay.
of like, the Love is
Hmm.
Blind
Hmm.
spinoff with Nick and Vanessa. And now this is the kind of trashy TV show, reality TV show that I do enjoy. I
Yeah.
will be watching this at some point. And then besides that, also airing on Netflix on Friday is this show called The Hawk that Will Ferrell is starring in. He's been promoting it. He was in like a Skims campaign in character.
Yeah.
The premise of the show is that Will Ferrell plays Lonnie the Hawk Hawkins, who's a washed up 2004 number one golfer who's struggling to get back in the height of his career. Despite pressure to retire, he's determined to compete in golf's Grand Clam Slam. So
Barbara Ann, Rhubarbara Ann.
it's also starring Molly Shannon, who we love, and Luke Wilson. So I feel like this is going to be
Great.
such a funny show. I think all 8 episodes are airing on Friday on Netflix, so we'll check that out at some point, probably with my husband.
Gorgeous. Love that.
Yeah. Now for recaps, we just talked about Big Brother. I did watch the Rosie premiere, somewhat begrudgingly, but like obviously I was gonna
Hmm.
watch. And while I do have to admit, the beginning of the episode with Vicky back was so nostalgic because they do a
Hmm.
whole flashback to like all of her biggest moments and just the beginning of how OC started. And it is like such a big deal. And she now lives part time in Puerto Vallarta, which is like
Yeah.
she's like a local celeb around town.
Hmm.
She goes to her
Whooping it
favorite,
up.
yeah, whooping it up. Like I'm really happy that she seems to be very happy in her life. And I was happy seeing her in Puerto Vallarta. But then as soon as we go back to the OC, I'm just like, ugh,
Mm.
like
The
I'm
rest of
gonna
the
watch.
ladies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch because I feel like how can I not watch, Like
Yeah.
they just
They earned it.
like this is a big year for them. Yeah, they
Yeah.
earned it. So nothing too crazy happened. We'll see how the rest of the season goes. The other thing is not a recap, but Summer House started filming this weekend. And so far, the confirmed cast that was seen at Southampton Social filming was Sierra,
Hmm.
Carl, Lindsay, Kyle, KJ, Bailey, and Mia, along with
Oh,
two new
yay.
people. Yeah, so that's
Great.
the crew.
Okay. I know I watched After Sun and Sierra was not live in Fiji because she had to make it home for the first weekend of Summer House filming. So it seems like she's making it a priority to be there. which is
Yeah.
a little bit different than what we expected. So I'm hoping that she is full time
I
ish.
think she will be, unless obviously she has like events or like other things to go to, or like Dancing with the Stars prep,
Right.
maybe at the
Right.
end
Right.
of August. But I'm so excited. Lindsay and Mia both posted on threads, like, let's just say great weekend. So
Sick.
I'm so excited to have a sexy single summer. Also, there's a lot of speculation that Remy Bader, the influencer, might be filming with the Summer House cast. And people have
Interesting.
a lot of big feelings about that. She is kind of a polarizing, she has become
Interesting.
a polarizing creator on the internet. Like, how do you feel if she were to join the cast?
So, okay. I could see it. She has such a big personality. She's like Hannah Burner times 10.
Such a good point, Nikki. Yeah,
Yeah,
she really
it's
does.
a lot. So I
Yeah.
just don't want her to take away from the others in the house. It's like sometimes the loudest one in the room isn't always everybody's favorite.
Or to have like little sister, like annoying little sister energy.
Yeah.
Because she might be the same age as some of them, but she seems significantly younger for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know.
She's been spotted in the background at parties, like in previous seasons, because she does like go to the Hamptons. But I think
Yeah.
she posted on social media that like she got a house rental in the Hamptons for 6 weeks this year or something like that. And I think
So she's going to be
she was
there.
like spotted with them last weekend, and I don't know if she was spotted this weekend, but people are also speculating there's going to be a ton of crossover from
Southern
Southern
Charm.
Charm, Ava Dash, Next Gen, which
Yeah.
I won't be mad about having people pop in here or there, but I do feel like we need to get a core group vibing and
I
down
agree.
pat because we know Carl, Kyle, and Lindsay are going to be out next year, so we need to get like the solid base group established. Like we can't just have like kind of a gimmicky season of bringing
I
in
agree.
people that we know and love because then what are we going to get next year? Like we need to have the
Completely agree.
core. Yeah, we need to get
Completely
that core
agree.
established.
Yeah, like Kyle can hook up with anybody. It doesn't have to be Ava Dash.
Totally. Yeah.
He can hook up with her Monday through Thursday.
But when you're in the Hamptons, you're finding fresh blood,
Yeah.
okay? Okay, do you
Wait,
want to
what are
talk
your
love?
thoughts on Remy?
Um, she
Same?
just doesn't seem like needed. I want to meet some new people. I want to meet some new guys. I want to meet
Right.
some new girls. We know Remy. Come to a party. We'll see you out in the Hamptons, but
We'll
I don't
see you
think
on
you need,
TikTok.
yeah, you don't need a room in the house. No
Yeah.
offense. Like, nothing against you. I just think it's not the right fit. Yeah. Okay, do you want to talk Love Island at all? When obviously, when you're listening to this, the winners are announced. Who do you think's winning?
Trinity.
Okay, I feel like it has to be Brinity. People are really analyzing this season as like a think piece and what it says about the younger generation. A lot of these kids grew up going to high school during COVID. Like, what does that say about what we're seeing now? I just feel like the discourse this year has been so much deeper than just like, oh, these like people are making out. And I did see something really interesting that in the home visit, obviously, when Melanie's mom and sister came to visit, it was like very emotional. And Melanie's sister was like begging her to leave Sincere. And at one point, she said to Melanie to try to get Melanie to wake up and like remind her that she's strong. She's like, Melanie, when you left Philly and everybody was like, you were having a hard time and everybody was like begging you to come back, begging you to come home, like, you stood strong, you believed in yourself, and you stayed out there and you made it. And I saw people saying, like, her sister meant well, but that's just confirming to Melanie to like not listen to the haters, go with your gut, which is you believe in Sincere. So it's kind of obviously her sister. This is not what she was saying,
Right.
but like subconsciously, Melanie's like, yeah, I should listen to myself. Like when people were telling me to do the opposite, I still did what I wanted to and it worked out. Like I feel like Melanie's going to cling on to whatever she can to justify staying with Sincere.
I think that Sincere is fake as hell. I
Oh my
think that
God,
he is going to
totally.
play her if given the opportunity, but I think his leash is going to be so short and then he's going to be so proud of himself for being so well behaved, but it's because he knows and like his leash is so short
Yeah.
that I don't think she's going to let him out of his sight because if she does, she knows that he's going to be out there doing his
Yeah.
thing,
I
which
don't
is
think they're going to make it very far past the villa.
honestly, I'm not really here for any of these
Yeah.
couples. Like,
Yeah.
I love Kata. I don't think Zach is the guy for her. I think
No,
that
of
he
course
is
not.
also playing her. Anaya and Carl, they're cute. They're fine. They just got here 5 seconds
I
ago.
don't think Anaya's into Carl.
I don't
I
think
think
she's that
she's
into
just
him. Yeah.
getting to the end of the game. Yeah.
Melanie and Sincere, that man does not deserve a dime. And then like Bryce and Trinity, and it's like, yeah, you guys are great. You guys are cute. You guys like each other, but you didn't really have any, hardships in here, any
Yeah.
really.
But they're good people. Like
They're good
they at
people. They
least
deserve to
have
win.
they
Yes.
deserve to win. They deserve to win the money for sure. I feel like
They
if a
gave the
couple's gonna win,
experience like the fairest
yeah.
shot. They did the most, they
Yeah.
were the truest to the
The
opportunity, I
experiment.
guess. Yeah.
I just hope next year they take feedback from everybody this year. We need like 30 bombshells. We don't need the overproduced games. We
No,
don't
we
need the
need
games.
them. We
We
need
need
them
truth or
kicking.
dare.
We need them kicking each other out. We need them
Yes.
making those hard decisions. We need
Yep.
America voting for more people out. It should
Yep.
not be every single girl is an OG still.
Totally. Yep. I 100% agree.
And I don't care. I don't care if anybody thinks I'm wrong for this. Casey and TT were mine to win. I don't care. And everybody's like, the way he was speaking about her was so disrespectful. Like, she's proven herself to me.
Well,
But yeah, like she has, and
yeah.
you have to her too. Why would it be if she were to say that, would be like, yeah, you know what? Yeah. Like he is just as deserving to have somebody who is ride or die for him just because he's a man. Like, yeah, he should
Yeah.
still have those expectations for his partner to
Yeah.
be that way for him. And as she should for him.
Yeah, I actually think they're a good match and they do really care about each other. I feel like they
Even
will
Parmita
definitely
and fucking
date.
Corbin. I'm
Yeah.
like, I mean, even though as soon as they got out of there, they were already like low key fighting in the van home, like about how they're going to be hooking up with other people.
Well, that's the thing
So,
is like when you're not with each other all day, every day, and you have to make the effort to spend time together, like that's where everything cracks, especially if you don't live in the same city. Then it's like, okay, like we had fun.
Parmita is moving to Miami, which seems
Oh,
pretty crazy. She said that was the plan from before this. She also slid into Corbin's DMs prior to Love Island.
oh, did we know that?
I don't know. I think somebody found out
Wow.
during the airing and she did confirm it on After Sun.
Interesting. Okay, so good for her. She
Corbin's
got what
like a
she
little
wanted.
bit like, okay,
Gotta
help.
change my algorithm. But did you want to talk about After Sun? I know you had some thoughts. I've seen a lot of,
What about Teffy and Sierra?
yeah, just the discourse around them in general has been really bizarre. Like a lot of, they've been getting a lot of hate, and
I
I
think
don't
that's so
understand.
I think it's so crazy. I loved them. I told you that I could listen to them
Yeah,
like a podcast. I
same.
just listen to them like while I'm cleaning my house on a
Yeah.
Saturday night. 'Cause that's what I do at 36 years old. It's so fun. But the last episode was the tears. I mean, they were
Yeah.
really deeply affected by the Sincere and Melanie visit. And
Yeah.
I'm not like not to shame them because I mean, you have your big feelings, that's okay. But it was just very like, oh my God. It wasn't
I,
quick. They were crying
yeah.
for like 10 solid minutes.
I think they're just relating to like being played by, hello, West and Sierra, being played by a guy and like looking past the red flags. Like I think they just understand where Melanie's coming from and they see all the hate that she's getting online and like people calling her stupid and like how could you keep going back to him? And I feel like they're because I saw clips of them crying. And I feel like they're just trying to say like give the girl some grace, okay? She's in a bubble with this guy. She's not seeing everything at once that everybody's seeing, even though they had movie night. She likes him, and it's almost like
Yeah.
people come to terms with things when they're ready. She's
And
not
why
ready
should
to let
she
him
be
go yet.
punished? Like,
Yeah.
she's being punished because he made a bad move. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
allowing it by staying with him, but she doesn't see what we all see also.
Exactly.
She
Yeah.
hasn't seen every piece of the puzzle. She's still getting
Yeah.
he is such a good manipulator. But
And they're in a
Teffy,
bubble. She doesn't have her group. She doesn't have her support group around her where she can like
yeah.
even escape him. There's nowhere to go. Like he's
Right.
all she has there. And
And
I
you have
also
your
think
girl Anaya going
yeah,
to see her. I mean, what does that do for you?
that's
It
insane.
really throws your mind for a loop.
I
But
don't
Teffy
understand
was
that.
begging Brands, I don't know if you saw this,
I did
to
see that.
stop reaching out to Melanie saying, "Oh, we'll give you these leggings, we'll give you or this yoga class for free if you leave Sincere." Like, just stop putting everything in her head and let this girl I mean, when she gets her phone back, it is I feel the worst for her. I feel like it's going to be the most difficult for her. While I feel like she has a lot of love and support, but she also has a lot of people being like, you dumb girl. And even if she doesn't hear that, she will feel that because she'll see the reality of what he was doing and saying. And I think she will still feel kind of played, obviously.
And I see what Teffy was saying, that it's like people are like using her relationship to try to like help their own business and
Hmm.
growth and like get good press. But on the flip side,
Give her money.
when, if
Right.
and when Melanie does leave this man, the brand deals this girl
Hmm.
is going to get are going to dry those tears up real quick. So I
Yeah.
do feel like that's just what happens when you, that's like where we're at in society. Like you go on reality TV, just like when Scamanda happened, everybody's monetizing off the back of like the
Hmm.
drama. This is just what brands do now. They get in on what's trendy. Once one person starts doing it, they all start doing it. I don't think it's to like make fun of Melanie.
Right.
I think it just started. It was like, yeah, these brands are trying to have a moment. And I
Right.
do think, though, that when Melanie, even if she doesn't break up with Sincere, like, there's going to be money on the table for her.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And for that, I'm happy.
Just I did also want to ask you one more question, not related to Love Island at
Right.
all, but you did just say Summer House. Is Amanda on West's property or
Oh my
something? What was
God.
that photo?
I'm so glad you brought that up because Amanda has been off social media, doesn't have her phone, as we saw in the Aftermath episode. But the day that we know that Summer House is filming, on Saturday, I think,
Mm,
is the first day her and Wes both post on stories.
okay,
They're
okay.
at a wedding together, so they're posting like
We
from the
couldn't have
wedding.
filmed anyway because we had a wedding together at the farm.
No, I
Fuck off.
can't. They're such losers. They're such losers. And I do feel like this has gotta sting for Amanda to know
I'm
that like
sure.
you were part of this show for so long.
Yeah,
And now it's like you're not
totally.
welcome back there. Like that doesn't hurt. Like
10 years for what? You're not married, you don't have a family, you don't have a show, you don't have a career.
yeah, you don't have a job. Yeah, you don't have a job. What's going on with Batula Swim? Did you give up on that?
Like, you have a half flaccid fucking chode. Gross.
So lame. Yeah, that was so stupid. Just like, okay, whatever. Cool picture, Amanda. We're happy for you. Not. Yeah. Any other thoughts before we get into our not mad about it?
No, BB girl.
Okay, well, if you're new here and you made it to the end, thank you guys so much. We like to end every episode with something that we're not mad about, just to end on a bit of positivity, start your week off right. And one thing that I am not mad about is I'm sure everybody by now has seen the viral Hannah Berner masseter Botox debacle. And I think that we need to claim July Masseter Botox Awareness Month because
Hmm.
Hannah Berner got Botox in her jawline, which is supposed to help with TMJ, clicking of the jaws. So many people get this. She got it, and I guess they went too deep or she got too much. And the across her face, from like ear hole to ear hole, top lip is paralyzed. She cannot move her top lip. She cannot smile. She looks like Cole from McBee Dynasty. She looks like this all the
No,
time.
when she laughs, it's so funny to
We have to
see.
post a clip in case anyone hasn't seen it because it's so funny. But I'm not mad about her. Actually, like being out there, putting it out there, and being
It's
honest
so
about it, and
funny.
living her life anyway. Because I would never think that this could happen. Like, guys, this is the dark side of
No,
Botox that
this
you
is
would never think happened to you.
right. It would never happen to me. It happened to Hannah Berner. She's
Yeah,
famous. It could happen
she's.
to anybody.
And actually, Megan Trainor commented on one of the clips and said it happened to her as well.
Oh my God, that's so scary. Is it gonna fix? I'm sure it like
Nikki, some
eventually.
people say like give it 3 months.
Okay, weirdly though, I have been seeing weird things on the internet about Botox not lasting as long. Recently, people have been saying that their Botox is only lasting like 4 to 6 weeks, where it used to
Oh,
last 3 months. So, Hannah, there is hope.
yeah.
Maybe it'll go quicker, but they were just
I
on
I
Giggly
think that was
Squad.
the first time she got it there though, so probably not. That's the first time those muscles are being paralyzed. They're like, "Oh,
Oh,
let's
they
get
didn't like
stiff."
that. They did
Yeah.
not like that. Wow. They posted they were talking about this article that was written about Hannah Berner's donkey smile in quotes.
Oh
And
my
Paige is
God,
like, when did
stop.
we say donkey? Like, we never said donkey. I know. And then Hannah's just there, like, with her paralyzed face. Like, I definitely didn't call myself a donkey.
But imagine you have that for 3 months and you still have to work, record a podcast, like,
Laugh. It's your job to laugh. It's your job to talk and laugh, and your fucking
oh
face
my
is
God.
paralyzed.
Oh my God.
Oh my
So
God.
I act again, I'm not mad that she's like sharing the journey with us because I would never know that this could happen and I haven't gotten Botox yet, but if I ever do, I'm not getting it in my masseters. That's for damn sure.
Oh my God.
That
And
jaw will
Hannah,
be clicking.
thank you for just like being so funny about it.
I know. So funny about it. So yeah, what are you not mad about it?
Okay, I'm not mad. I have two, but
Oh,
I'll stick with this one. On our way
okay.
to the beach today, I don't know if you have these by you. I just knew that this one was here. It's like a to-go library almost. It's almost like a little birdhouse, if you will, of
Yes.
books. And sometimes they're like on the streets, in a busier
At a
area.
park.
Right. This person built one for their own house. We're driving to the beach today, and I'm like, I don't really like the book that I have. Like, can you pull over at this book stand? And John, of course, you know me. I'm like, I cannot get out of the car and go to the book stand. I'm like so scared. I have so much anxiety. Like, please just go pick me one out. And he's like, no, I am not doing that. Like, get out.
You're a big
I
girl.
was looking through the books, and then once
He's
I went
honking on the horn. Get back
once
in the
I wet
car.
my whistle, oh, it was like thrifting. Mama loves a freebie. Mama loves to like rustle through some things.
Ricky.
I found a gorgeous book for the beach. So I'm not mad about that. Thank you so much. It's like I will find any way to
That's so
just
funny.
take
Do you need sunscreen? Because I have some.
sunscreen. No, what did you just text me and ask me if your
Oh,
mom
it's luggage.
luggage, a suitcase,
Yeah.
her mom's getting rid of a suitcase? Yeah. My friend Jackie, she's like, "Oh, do you want this chair? It has a stain." I'm like, "I literally pick garbage. Yes, I
Oh my
want
God.
everything."
No, I'm so the opposite. My mom's like, "Do you want this?" I'm like, "Nope, nope, 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 nope." I'm the opposite of like a prepper. So if like the world ever goes to shit, like don't come to my house. I have 3 plates and like a jug of water and that's
Right.
it. But I'm so the opposite. Oh, my mom's like, "Oh, my son's birthday's coming up. He's gonna be 2." And she's like, "Oh, what can I get Ty for his birthday?" I was like, "I don't know, like nothing, like some Hot Wheels, like whatever." Like just come say hi, give him a card. She's like, "Oh, maybe I'll get him a swing for the backyard." I was like, "Please do not get a
That's a
swing,"
great
because
idea.
no, I was like, but then I have to push him on the swing,
But he can
and
do it himself.
no, he cannot. No, he cannot.
Callum will.
I was like, you think I'm gonna get up and push him on the swing? Like that's my sanctuary back there. Mommy doesn't leave the couch.
You're making
Yeah.
more work.
Yes.
Get him
So
a
please.
hammock.
Oh, that's
It's
a
a little
great idea.
dangerous.
Oh, I would love a hammock though.
I know.
That's my gift for my son
Anybody could
turning
use
2.
it.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Sorry, now we're rambling again. On that note, if you like what you saw, like what you heard, share this episode with a friend, leave a review, subscribe, follow, like all the things. We won't be mad about it, and we'll see you guys next Monday.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.